Making sure my stream is set up the right way. Cause I haven't streamed in a while. Oh boy. Oh my god, it feels good to be back. Is this registering live? I want to make sure that it's... I don't know, because it's not showing up on my channel. Is this the right account? Yeah, this is definitely the right account, so... What's going on? Come on, man. Oh, there it is. Did it stop streaming? It didn't stop. I don't know why it's not letting me play it on my phone. That's weird. It's really weird. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, now it's working. Now it's working. Okay, I'm gonna actually start. It just occurred to me, you guys can probably hear the tapping of my actual pencil. And for that, I am sorry. I don't really stream like this anymore. It's nice. It's really nice. I really don't think I need this reference picture anymore. Oh, yeah, I do. Only a little, though. Actually, yeah, no, I don't really need it. Don't really need it. Then I think that's too black. That's so weird. I think that's too black. Can I rename the stream? I'm going to rename it. Let me see. Let me see if I can just... Oh yeah, I can definitely... put like... I don't expect any of this to like go viral or anything, but I do want it to actually have a title. I've kind of just been, as of currently, focusing more in on the actual blackness, not like thickness of the marker, but like outline. It's fun streaming to other people, especially when other people aren't there. So, cause it's just, this was my like reference, so like I tried to mimic this in the best of my like ability. And I'm just like, I'm not drawing that hand, nor am I drawing the arm. So like the arm's going down, not going this way. I didn't want it to go that way. I'm talking to myself. Oh my god. You know, it's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. And I knew you, I have been changed by the... Just time for I ask forgiveness for the things I've done. You blame me for. Then I guess I know the blame's a shame. This feels pretty nice to draw again. I haven't drawn in quite a bit of time, and I thought I like lost it because last night I'm trying to draw this reference, and I'm just like, man, this is so much harder than it used to be. But now that I'm like actually in the zone, it feels really nice to keep drawing. It feels really, really nice because I haven't like drawn too much in a while because of school, sophomore year and stuff. So it's definitely, yeah, it's definitely something I missed. Is this? I don't like this. I actually like this part. Yes, I love the little swooshiness right here. I'm not a hater of this, but I do definitely hate this part. I feel like it's just like one long piece. Like if I had done like something like maybe right here with like a swirl. Maybe like right here. Like make it like pop up. Just so like it shows she has more hair. Yeah, I think that, yeah, and then she has a lot of hair. Oh, I'm glad that I don't have to draw every single piece, though. Gonna erase this part. Gonna erase it. Yeah, I didn't like that very much. Did not like that very much. Should probably also erase some of these guidelines I made. Like this and this and this. But I still want some of the edginess to come out. So I'm gonna do like some of that like right there. That's probably one of the easiest parts of drawing. The details. Everything else is like really, really sucks about drawing. I don't know, super weird. It is this is so much easier trying to like draw with this app. Oh my god, it's so much easier. I was looking for like a really good screen recorder and couldn't find any. So I'm really glad that like now I have one. I'm gonna get rid of this. And this like little piece right here. Where's that at? What frame is that in? There it is. Makes my life so much freaking easier. Oh my god, yes. Gonna adjust my position so I can have a better. Trying to see. This right here is like a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. It's all starting to come together. Then after this, I need to like color. Oh, that's like the worst part is coloring and shading. So like, because this is like an iPad and I can just adjust whatever I want to, this makes like life so much easier than if I were to do this on paper. I honestly think it would look like crap because I'm so used to doing this digitally that I'm just so used to having this freedom of unlimited tries, whereas on paper, I feel like one mistake can make me start over because I am truly a perfectionist. So if it were like, I don't know, like I'm a perfectionist, but also not a perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause my art style, specifically this one, cause I have like three, is very, very, very much not perfect. Like you can clearly tell this is sketchy. This isn't like fine art, or like whatever. This isn't like outlined very well, which in the context of this drawing works out very well for me because I was thinking about it, but then I was like, I'm not going to do that. I love outlining as much as the next person, but sometimes I love sketching a little bit more. Delicious, delicious. Gotta get that curve. Gotta hit that curve. Maybe if I like do something like right here with a little edge, maybe it'll like fit here better. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised. I might be jinxing myself when I say this. I'm not surprised I haven't like gotten any haters yet. Like that usually pops up around these time. I mean, it's because I've dropped off the map a bit because I like haven't been active on YouTube in a really long time. Because of all the stuff that's been going on with my clubs and activities. So I haven't had really any time to start drawing, and I felt really bad about that for like a good couple months because I'm like, man, my subscriber count is just dropping. Yeah. I think one of the best things about being an artist, though, is that low key, it's creative freedom, right? So I feel like it doesn't really affect me too badly. It just kind of sucks when things don't really go the way that I want them to, especially involving my YouTube, because I know that was like a really big part of younger me, and you know it still kind of is, but also like now it's like I don't really have to do like because I'm not focused on doing art anymore. Like when I started this channel, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna become a famous YouTuber and this and this and this and this, and clearly that's not what's going to happen. Like I most clearly don't want to be a famous YouTuber anymore. I actually want to be a teacher. So it's like, yeah. And but it's like because it was so important to younger me, I felt really bad for a really long time because I'm like, man, I haven't done anything with this. And I'm at like the point in subscribers where I'm like, wow, this would have been unimaginable to younger me that I could have like hit such a substantial amount. Like it's not crazy, but you know, to younger me that was like 5 or 6 starting a gotcha channel. Because, yeah, I was one of those gotcha kids. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to become a famous gotcha tuber. That was like a dream. That's insane thinking about it because that was like my dream. Hi. Hello. Oh my god, I didn't even see your comment. Hi. But yeah, no. I felt like super duper bad. I'm just yapping to nobody. I'm yapping to the one person in my chat right now. Thanks. Thanks guys. Thanks guys. Thanks guys. Appreciate the love. But I felt like really stinking bad about not doing YouTube. Or at least not like making more animations and stuff because I'm just like, ugh. You know, I could be doing so much with this, but I'm not. And I just like, oh, I don't know. Something about it really, really, really hurt. Oh my god, that's my bathroom. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. It really sucks when you're thinking about it and you're like, oh, I wanted to be a YouTuber when I grew up, because of course every kid wanted to be a YouTuber when they grew up. And then you're thinking about it now, you're just like, oh my god, so much has changed. Like, what's that's absurd? I don't know. Should I put that right there? I don't feel like that goes there. That definitely doesn't go there. What is wrong with me? Oh my god. That definitely doesn't go there. Oh, yeah, guys. It's been a long day. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Yeah, guys. I have. Oh my god, it's been such a long time since I've actually done any drawing. So for them to say that my drawings has gotten better, I can't agree with you less, because I haven't drawn anything in the past 3 months. You know how people say you're gonna get worse at drawing because you haven't drawn in a while? Yeah, well, that was basically where I was at, like 6 to 7, 6 to 7 like weeks ago. It feels so weird getting back into the drawing space because I'm just like, yesterday I'm like, I'm gonna finish the sketch I made. I'm gonna like improve upon it, you know, and I'm just like, yeah, because I just genuinely haven't had any time to like draw, and it feels like excuses upon excuses. But honest to God, if I had more time to draw, I would. I just feel like it's been too hectic. Like, this year has been really bad. You know, I hate getting political, but like, oh my god, the stuff that's happening in the world is insane. It's insane. Yeah, don't ever do that again. Yes, I do have a lot of school exams coming up. So, yes, I have had actually a lot of school exams. They're not actually too bad. Being sophomore year, I know junior year will get really hard, but sophomore year, it's not hard. Like, it's mediocre at best. Like, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. Oh, wow. That sucks. Oh, I'm so sorry you had your drawing stuff taken away. Dude, did you get like punishment? You do something bad and then you got your drawing stuff taken away? I remember when I was younger, like I had my what's it called? I have an art desk. It's like now in my room, but like back then it used to be in my basement. They took away my drawing desk for like 2 months. I don't even remember why. I remember they took away my art desk and I was devastated. Like, cause I didn't have, back then, I didn't like draw digitally. I drew like on paper. And they're like, yo, you're not allowed to draw for like the next 2 months. Oh, poor soul. That sucks. Yeah, this is why I don't take art class anymore. I took digital art last year, and I don't know, if you, ever like followed me back then. I think in like what, middle school? No, not middle school, not middle school. Freshman year. Ooh, it was a really bad time. Like as me as an artist, because all we did in that class was Photoshop, and I remember just hating the life out of it. And as someone who's been doing animations, part of that class was like Photoshop animations, and I was so annoyed. Oh, I remember just despising that art class in particular. And they would just be like, the art teacher I think also hated me. I don't think she hated me, but I also didn't think she liked me either. So I would be like, hey, can I just doodle a little bit because I have free time? She's like, no. I'm like, okay, fine. So be it. That's fine with me. But yeah, no, guys. Art class, my advice to anyone who like ever wants to take an art class is probably don't, or even better, take an online art class. Uh, and I say this because like physically, I could not stand art class. Like, bro, I am such an like mm, crazy person. I don't want to say crazy. Hyper. I want to say hyper. That I love to like move around, and basically in digital art, what we were supposed to do is like, because it's all Photoshop, we're all just sitting in like plastic chairs drawing on like computers for like 90 minutes, because my periods are 90 minutes long. And it wasn't crazy work, it wasn't like hard, but that class was just so boring because we did the same thing every class too. So it wasn't like anything new or fun. The students in there sucked. Yeah, no, the kids in there were actually monsters. It was bad. It was a really bad time for us. It's a really bad time for me, bro. Every single one of my friends has heard me yap about how much I despised digital art class, and that's one of the reasons why when they started our club and I found out she was doing our club, I said no, I'm absolutely in no way doing our club this year because I'm not having her teach me. Is that easy? Is for me. Okay. I okay, it wasn't hard. Like when I heard digital art, because I was already doing digital art, I was like, oh, this isn't going to be a problem for me. It'll be easy. Um, I was like, oh, it's because digital art is like, I'm already doing digital art. It shouldn't be hard. But then I'm like, oh my god. I get in the class and then they're like, surprise, we're not even doing art. Are you serious? Like, I felt like I honestly wasted a lot of my time in just going to the class. Like, I'm generally not even playing. I actually despised digital art. Like, it was, I remember going to that class and complaining every single day that we don't even do art and that we're just sitting there. Like, I get it. No, I get it. Photoshop is like real art. I'm aware of that. I'm not an insensitive jerkwad. Don't cancel me. But at the same time, that was not the art, that type of art that was not advertised. Like, that was not the type of art that I really wanted to be doing. When I hear digital art, I'm thinking like, yeah, we are going to be like drawing. So when I found out that it was in fact not drawing, I was of course upset, because I'm just like, if it's a Photoshop class, why would you guys not put Photoshop in the description? Like, I get it, Photoshop was mentioned, but it was never like said, oh yeah, we are not going to be drawing at all. Maybe it was on me for not reading it all the way. It probably was. And I'm not hating anyone that does Photoshop, cause I absolutely adored those Photoshop edits. Uh, when they edited the Wicked poster and Cynthia Erivo got really upset. that was low key kind of funny. But I'm just saying that I had no interest in this whatsoever, and to top it off, the kids in my class just made it 10 times worse for me. Like, actually, they didn't hate me, but I'm pretty sure they didn't like me either. Like, the girl, like this one girl in my class, she spoke Spanish, bro. Oh, holy chalupa, she really did not like my guts. Like, she really did not like me. I so we have like sliding chairs, and we're all like sitting in like rows, like with the computers like right next to us, and our like space to like from the walkway to the teacher's desk is very minimal. This girl had some problem with me. I think it's because I don't know how to shut up. Like, I'm a very loud, annoying person. So I like to sing. Yes, I sing when I'm drawing. Sue me, sue me. And I get it. It's very annoying. Um, and I understand. So I'm like, so the first two couple times they told me to shut up. I'm a freshman. I get it. I'm a get it. I annoying. I is annoying. I am a douchebag. I'm not a good like kid. You know, I'm a good kid, but at the same time I'm an annoying kid. So they tell me to shut up. I'm like, um, okay. They told me, first of all, they told me to really rule like what songs do I sing? I have a couple of songs I like to sing. It depends on whatever's like really hitting at the time. Like sometimes there'll be really, really old songs too. But no, this girl that was in my DA class, she just generally hated me. Like, actually, I'm like, okay, they asked me to stop singing, and I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I didn't like the first of all, I didn't like the way she acted. Like, she was actually like kind of being jerky about it. Like, she tried to sound nice, or maybe that's my interpretation, but she was not like did not sound nice about it at all. And so I was generally like conflicted. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm not a positive. Yeah, I am. I'm a really positive person when it comes to making friends. So I'm just like, okay, I'm going to become best friends with this girl at the end of the year or something. Like, yeah. I'm like, okay, we're all going to be really good friends, so it's going to be okay. Bro, I'm an idiot for thinking that. Low key, like, why did I even think that? Like, that was so stupid of me. I'm just like, yeah, we're all gonna be really good friends by the end of this. But no, so I'm like, okay, I will just stop singing, I guess. I like try to stop, but it is very hard as like someone who's been drawing for like a couple years, not even a couple, like for a like decade, to not sing while drawing. Like, I'll even come on stream, like, if you rewind the tape of this stream, nobody was in here. I started like singing Wicked, I think, and it's either that or so then I stopped singing. But I have this thing where it's like it's either I'm singing or I'm talking. I can never shut up. Like, that's just how it is. Like, I generally can't stop talking. Like, I can't do it. And I get it. I understand that at that time, I really do understand that it was definitely most likely the most annoying thing on the earth. But these girls would not stop like bothering me as well. Like, yes, I was being annoying to them. They kept telling me to shut up, and yes, I had a hard time shutting up, but eventually I got through it. So yes, I did eventually suck up. I did eventually shut up. I I suck at making friends. Can I go 10 seconds without talking about water? You know what? Valid point. Valid point. Because I do the same thing. It's not like I suck at making friends. I'm a very I'm the type of person that will go up to somebody and ask if they're lonely, or if they want to like maybe sit with us. I'm the type of person to do that. So I definitely don't suck with interacting with people. I just generally suck at taking criticism and feedback, which is really sucks because I'm an artist. But I'm okay, back to the story. I'm sitting here and I'm just like talking, like I'm just saying things out loud, and I'm just kind of just like, yeah. And I hate when people are like, oh, are you schizophrenic for doing that? Which is not true. I've I've talked to therapists. I'm like, maybe everyone's right. Maybe I'm just crazy. That is a completely normal human bodily function to talk to yourself. Like, okay, if you're having a full on conversation, that's a different story. Um, that is completely different. Completely different. Um, but if you're like just saying things out loud, like, oh crap, I forgot this, or I should probably change this. Yeah, that's normal. Everybody pretty much does that. Or not everybody, but like some people really do that. And I say these things out loud a lot, especially when I'm drawing, because I'm thinking, oh, I'm streaming to YouTube, I'm talking out loud. I'm yapping to other people. That's just how like it works generally for me. And so I'm just like yap 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 yap. And so I'm just like, oh, I think I need to change this in the drawing. Or oh yeah. And these girls would generally make such rude comments. They're like, oh, what are you, schizophrenic? I'm like, haha, no, not like it matters to you. And they're just like, you're crazy and all this other stuff. And I'm like, bro, like, honestly, this girl, by the way, is a year older than me. These two are years older than me. And I'm just like, bro, why are you upset? Like, bro, I remember, I'm okay. So, like I said earlier, that the walkways are very narrow to where the teacher is and where we are. So the teacher's like desk is like at the front of the room, and our desks are like, how do I explain this? Like they're in rows, but they're like back to back, and so like the desk is like couple inches from my back to where I'm sitting. So like I'm gonna make a diagram. It's like chair, chair right here, desk is like right here. That's like the person's POV. The person's POV would be going this way. Dude, ours is like only like 2 inches from each other. So to get up and move, you have to push other people's chairs in. So yeah, so I had a question for this particular teacher, and it's not like I had like anything against this girl at this point. I of course they had stuff against me, but yeah, I don't like honestly really care. Um so we basically what happened is I have to get up, ask the teacher for something. And so, I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm going to like get up. I'm just gonna push this lady's chair in, and I'll just have to ask the teacher for something because I don't remember even what I needed from her. I think I just needed to go to the bathroom, but she makes us like get up and tell her. Of course she does. So I'm like, okay, I just gotta get up and tell the teacher I have to use the bathroom. I get up and I push the lady's chair in next to me, which she's not. Okay, I would never have done this if she was A, sitting in the chair, B, like, was uncomfortable with me doing it. Like, I don't know why she'd be uncomfortable with me pushing her chair in. But she never, like, expressed that. Like, her friend always, like, shoved her chair in. So I'm not saying that's like, yeah, I'm not saying that makes, you know, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm gonna shove her chair in because her best friend does it. No, of course not. They have a different relationship than me and her have. But what I am saying is that if she was anyway uncomfortable, she could have told me because I was very clearly about to push her chair in, and she definitely could have said something because she was still in the room. She just wasn't sitting in her chair. She was sitting in the back of the room talking. Bro, I swear, she is the most bro, over dramatic much, bro. I push her chair in, and she starts cussing at me in Spanish. I'm not joking. This girl generally got upset because I pushed her chair in. I'm like, is she okay? She's like, eh, babe, 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 eh, babe, 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 babe. And I said, oh, excuse me. trying to get out while she's cussing me out in Spanish, and I'm just like, uh-huh, okay then. I was so confused. I'm like, why is she upset? I just pushed her chair in. Like, I just need to go to the bathroom. That was the only concern on my mind. It was not why she was cussing me out, but yeah, I'm just like, why are you cussing me out? In Spanish when all I did was push her chair in. Exactly, bro. And it's a rolling chair, so the whole setup is like really weird, especially for the room. I don't know. Those girls definitely didn't help my DA's experience. And then I'm trying to actually like lock in, and the teacher has this rule of no turning monitors. And I have downtime in this class. A lot of the time, I have nothing to do in this class. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna go on here and I'm gonna edit. Because of the class, like we had a Photoshop subscription. So that means we got like free access to Photoshop. And I'm like, oh, this is super cool. You know what? I'm gonna edit some of my art using Photoshop. Because of course I am. Is this it? No, that's not it. That's this one. And I'm like, okay, so I'm just gonna edit some of my stuff using Photoshop. Bro, this girl. Okay, I have commissions. I do commissions sometimes. Guys, I'm telling you. This girl, it was a complete, like, yeah, okay. This girl turns over, looks at my screen, and is like, bro, look at that. Like, whispers to her friend. Her friend is like, right next to me, by the way. Oh my god, bro, look at her art. Like, look at this cringy ass gotcha art. And I'm just like, first of all, I don't know why it triggers me so much when I hear the words gotcha in art when it involves me. If it involved anybody else, I would be the first one to say, just because they have a similar like looking esque style doesn't mean that they like play that game, because I know people have negative connotations when it comes to this game. So I would be the first one to be like, excuse you, but that's not something appropriate if they're not comfortable with that, or like joking around. But when it's me, I get full up upset. Like, I used to do this when I was younger too. I'd be like furious. Inanimate objects. Yes, we love inanimate objects, guys. I used to draw full on like pieces. Like, I was a gotcha kid, but then they're like, oh, what tutorials you watch, or what gotcha do you like use? And I'm like, what are we talking about? I got so upset because I'm like, how dare you insult my natural talent? Like, and I know I'm like, oh, you're such an idiot, bro. Like, why are you upset over people calling your art gotcha, bro? I promise it's never that serious. But I took it so seriously. I was mad whenever somebody said that. I'm like, get out. So when she compared, and I still was freshman year. Now I'm like, you're an idiot for getting so mad, because all you had to do was ignore her and go on your merry way. This will all put, like, it'll make sense why I mentioned the no rotating the the thing later. No rotating the desktop screen. So she's like, oh, whispering to a friend, oh yeah, look at this cringy ass gotcha, whatever. And I'm just like, I can hear you. Like, I turn around, fully swivel in my chair. I'm like, I can hear you. I want you to stop talking about my art. Because generally, as artists, I feel like we should be bringing each other up, not putting each other down. So I was generally hurt when she said, look at this cringy gotcha life art. I was very upset. And so I'm just like, hey, I don't think that's cool. Please, like, don't ever say that again. Like, bro, what? And she's like, and she keeps talking about it. So I try to move my screen. Like, I try to physically, because the desktops, like, move. Like, they can move, but she didn't want us to move them. So she's like, I try to move it away from her, but the girl next to me, not even the teacher, is like, You're supposed to have. You're not supposed to move your screen, bro. I am telling you, this girl got on my last nerve. I'm like, how about I just like ball up my fist and we start fighting like right now. I'm like actually so mad at her at this point. And because this was a commission, I'm extra hurt because this was not only just some silly commission. This was somebody that is real and that I actually drew, and it like really hurt when she said that because I felt, not only did I feel bad about the art, but I also now felt bad because oh no, now this person like is getting teased because it wasn't just like the art itself. They were making fun of her hair and her skin tone, like generally, and it actually sucked. This is crazy drama. This is crazy drama. I don't know why just now starting to bring up. But later on in the year, like semester, because this is only a semester class, I didn't take DAR2, even though they're like, oh yeah, there's more drawing in DAR2. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I only took one, and later in the semester, this girl, she comes up and she's sitting next to me. We're like on like around our final project kind of time. We're not quite there yet, but we're around the time. Final semester, she's still sick, like she's still sitting next to me. And she comes up and she's like, hey, I'm sorry about the way I've been treating you this semester. Like, I just get really like upset, and I'm like, upset about what? I kind of forgived her. Like, I kind of did. I didn't fully. Because the way she made her anger issues sound like an excuse, but you're taking them out on somebody who really didn't deserve it. Like, I get it. I was an annoying ass kid because I was like being stupid, and of course I like to sing, and I like to be annoying when I'm drawing, especially when I'm drawing, and especially around people that I like. If I'm around people that I like, you baby, you will not get me to shut up. Girl, who you talking to? You're not gonna get me to shut up. You crazy. But I get it. I was really annoying, especially then, but that was like no reason. Like, if someone's being annoying, please approach them with kindness. Like, don't ever make them feel like that. Like, that actually, and especially she went way too hot. Like, even when I was annoying, that gives you no reason to be stupid. Like, not stupid, but like acting like that, cussing people out just for like, I don't know, maybe saying things out loud every once in a while. It's not like I was actually breaking her back or something. It's not like I was actually like saying 6-7 every single like minute. Cause then I would have understand, like, oh yeah, cuss me out, please, bro. I say that shit now, and even I want to cuss me out sometimes. I'm like, bro, you're so annoying. But like generally, she had no reason to act like that, and I just felt annoyed. Like, and she tried to play it off, and I'm just like, I don't really forgive you, but I will say I forgive you. Just so I don't have to ever deal with this again. So I don't have to deal with you again. And good, because I haven't had to deal with her. Like, I don't see her around. Like, she was in my like, one of her friends was in my gym class, and she like, I tried to be friendly. Did not work. Very much did not work. But it's okay, guys. It's okay. Being nicer and trying to stop somebody will more likely get the person to stop. Yeah. So that's why I like stopped. Generally, I'm like, yeah, bro, you're not gonna catch me lacking. Like, even though I don't like you, I don't want to give you a reason not to like me. That was my mindset. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. I will forgive you this one singular time. Just to be nice, but that doesn't mean like I fully forgive you. Like, sometimes people need to understand that saying sorry doesn't warrant a forgive you. For example, if you're bullying somebody and you're bullying them for a good 2 to 3 years and you say sorry to them when they're like, what, 21? Do you think that even matters anymore? Like, You missed your opportunity to say sorry a long time ago. Honestly, I'm not the one to hold grudges. I believe in second chances, but like back then, I especially was mad at her. I was like, dude, because I would have forgave her if it was just the cussing out incident, or if it was like just telling me to shut up. But when she insulted like somebody that I really had like somebody that was not only paying me to do their art, but like somebody who was generally like she was generally being just mean, a mean person, and I did it hi, and I generally did not like that. I was upset. I'm like, there's no way you're talking to somebody like that, talking about somebody like that. And I get it. I probably know better for spreading this all on YouTube. I mean, it's not like she will ever know or ever find out, because of course she has like no connection to me like whatsoever now. Like I would never ever feel comfortable. I'll share my YouTube. Oh my god, speaking of YouTube, guys, I used to like pull up to check my YouTube during school hours, so I would pull it up on like laptops or my phone or whatever. And these kids are generally nosy, bro. They're like looking over my screen, they're like, "You have a YouTube channel?" I would just like, no. What are we talking about? YouTube channel. What's a YouTube? I would do everything in my power to prevent anyone from finding out I myself had a YouTube. It never worked. Uh, or maybe it's because I'm not when you get to 800, it's like you're not shy about it anymore. It's like, yeah, I'm kind of the go low key. I have a YouTube channel, guys. Yeah, I'm YouTube famous. No, when you get to like around 1,000, you're not shy about it anymore, generally. That point is just like, yeah, I think it's pretty cool that I have a YouTube. Um, but it really does, like, you made your sister's count go poof. Oh, now the moderator just handled. Okay. Okay, well, I don't know what's happening. But, guys, I'm like, actually, it's insane. I can explain. I can explain, yeah. I think you should. I think you should, buddy. I think you should explain why you made your sister go poop. I don't know why the moderator just removed that. I don't like this. I like the hair bits. I like the hair bits. I like the textures I'm giving off, you know, the sketchy-esque vibe. That's definitely something I like. Can like really do like this. Down, down, and follow me down to the likes of Dolly, right? Yeah, see, that's what I mean when I say like I like to sing while I draw. It's not like sing the whole ass like song. Like I'm not doing that. I'm not singing the whole song. But what I am doing is I'm not only like singing, I'm just like saying like a couple words from the song that if it gets stuck in my head, I won't sing the whole thing. Like I get it. That's super annoying. When I was a freshman, I used to think like I had a really good voice. Now I do not agree with that statement. I actually think I have a horrible voice, especially for singing. Like even when I'm talking, sometimes I'm like, oh my god, this sounds so annoying on camera. But I don't know, guys. Like it, like oh my god, what happened? Oh crap! Did I delete something? Oh no, I got it. I got it, guys. It's okay, guys. I locked in for the eyes. I was scared. So I was playing on the computer she used because I didn't have the one I used. And I wanted to play on my account. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, thanks for clarifying there, buddy. Thanks for clarifying. When I did, it just made it go bye-bye. Oh, okay. Buddy, you gotta stop playing on your sister's account, bro. I actually don't need this reference. Where's the... Yeah. Oh my god. You guys, we gotta stop playing with our sister's accounts, guys. I gotta like put like maybe like a one here. One question. Yep. Ask away, guys. I have like no. Oh my god, guys. Don't we just hate it when kids try to be friendly, but you know they have really bad intentions? Like, generally, I like. Okay, so for example, I'll give you a perfect one. Do you do requests? I do requests. I have to get it like maybe like a stream ahead of time because this is my first time streaming in a while. I do make videos based off of requests. If you seen my Lucy Chen video, then you know when people were commenting for me to do the Mona Lisa, I definitely made a very good video about it, and it definitely is not one of my most favorite videos. I do requests though. Um, it depends on what the request is, of course, but I'm always open to a request. But no. Okay. Don't we just hate it when people are like fake? Like, okay, when I say fake, it's not like oh, like I don't know how to explain it. But when I say fake, I mean people just generally don't have good intentions. Because I have to deal with that, I feel like a lot. And that's not me being a freaking pick me because I've heard that before. It's like, oh, why are you trying to get sympathy? No, generally, I okay, right? Okay. Let me explain why this is coming up now. Okay, Tuesday, like no, Friday. Sorry, Friday afternoon. This girl, like, is outside of my English class, and I've had her from English last year, so okay, it feels really weird talking bad about people on the street. But you know I gotta vent this somewhere. And I usually talk bad, but if you talk bad about me, I'm gonna talk bad about you. She wondered why I didn't want to be friends with her, but she was saying hi Malia, hi, like that's my name, hi Malia, hi Malia, and I was just getting confused because I'm like, this girl does not even like me. Like, she made fun of me last year because I used to bring like ramen to school because I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just eat some ramen for lunch, and she like got annoyed with me over that, and so she got like. I got confused when she was saying my name hi in the hallway, and I just ignored her because I'm like, okay, well, I don't think she has good intention. She's like, oh, I just wanted to be friends. I'm like, to her other friend. She's like, why is she just ignoring me? I'm like, girl, you know exactly why I'm ignoring you. Don't play dumb. You know exactly why I'm ignoring you. You know exactly why I'm ignoring you. It's not a secret why I'm ignoring you, bro. Like, I would go up to her straight in her face and tell her if I was not on a 2-minute bathroom pass. And so I'm like, yeah, no, I don't have the energy or the time to care. So I'm just like, okay, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be okay. But no, like, I generally hate when that happens. Like, I hate when people are just like trying to be nice. And like, I try to be nice, I think. Try to be nice. Sometimes it doesn't always hit the mark. Sometimes it comes off as really bad because I can sometimes be really monotone and sound really crappy and like be wordy. I hate when I have to say that, but be wordy, yeah. I get it. I'm not the best person to interact with. I'm not the most popular either. But it like hurts my feelings a lot of the time when people are just like trying to make fun of me and they're just like trying to be nice. And I dealt with a couple of teasing. Like, one of the reasons like I go by Leah is because some kid thought it would be cool to call me say my name not only wrong, but they called me Jemima, um which is which then swamp with a B. Yeah, guys. But no, they thought it was cool to call me Aunt Jemima, and I went to my counselor because I was getting upset about it. It's not like I was okay. Yeah, I was full on crying my ass out, but it because I was like, oh man, they're making fun of my name. I was like, really sensitive. I think to me, that's one of the reasons. Like, well, I ask everyone to like call me Mia. I'm sorry, not Mia, Leah, because I hated when they like would make fun of, especially that aspect. Like, I'm fine with pretty much anything else, but calling me like Jemima or like saying Malaya or Maria, it felt kind of iffy. And it was because, okay, they were, it wasn't, I first at first when the counselor explained that it was kind of a racist thing, I was confused. I'm like, how is the breakfast lady racist? And then she's like, do you want me to pull up a picture and show you, like, have you never seen her? And I'm like, no, I don't think I have. Maybe you can show me, maybe you can like tell me. And she showed me a picture, and it's just this lady, and she's wearing, you look it up on your own time. I won't look it up on here because Jemima herself is getting into like some trouble because she's a racist stereotype. Um, but yeah, I remember I got pulled out of school, and I told my mom, and she's just like, "They did what?" And I'm just like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Yeah, that is a racist stereotype. So what are they gonna do?" And I'm just like, I don't know what they're gonna do. So what they ended up doing was they ended up moving my seat away from those kids, and they also got a detention. I was surprised because I'm just like, there's no way these kids, like, I didn't think the school even cared that much. They don't really do anything regarding like bullying usually. So I was surprised that they stood on business. Um, I was really shocked. I was really surprised. I did not expect that to go down that route. I honestly didn't expect her to like low key care. My teacher like sent me an email like the next day. It was like, "Hey, I heard about what happened. Like, I didn't know that they were calling you this specifically. I just knew that they were kind of like teasing you." And I'm like, "Okay, that still should have warranted some like interference, but okay." And she was just like, "Yeah, so I'm moving your seat. I'm sorry that you have to deal with this. Uh, the next time they say anything to you, make sure that you message me or like tell me directly so that I can do something. Like, don't just reach out to the counselor." Um, which I was really, really close with this counselor, so I would go like to eat with her sometimes during lunch because I was one of those weird kids that did not like eating lunch with anybody else. Like, oh my god, I'm finally done. I can go into the coloring stage. Okay, cool. But I was one of those kids who were like, I don't even really like eating lunch with the normal kids. I prefer to sit into an office and talk with somebody that would like listen because I felt like nobody would even listen if I was like yapping at a lunch table. Honestly, I don't even remember what the lunch tables even looked like. Like, I had like no friend. Like, I had friends in junior high, but none of them like ate lunch with me because we all had like different periods. So I had friends in junior high, but like none that were like what's it called, would sit with me during lunch, which was disheartening, of course, but it's okay, guys. It's okay. It's okay. It's just a little bit of a loser. And um it really it wasn't disheartening, but it kind of like sucked. Oh wait, I can just color match. Okay, that's the wrong one. But no, guys, when you're like, oh my god, it just sucks. It really does suck. Oh my god, can I zoom in? Oh my god, I can. Let me get out of here so that I can do the base colors. Because no, I really didn't enjoy that. I really did not care for what they had to like say about that. I was a really weird kid thinking about it in junior high slash middle school. Sixth grade, I would go to detention for fun. Like that's not a quirk thing. That's actually just a me thing. Like, nobody even wants to sit in there. during lunch. I did because I was like, I low key hate everyone at lunch. Super, super, super duper annoying, and I didn't like it. And I'm like, yeah, actually, no. Low key, I don't even like eating lunch with everyone else. Sixth grade, I think they had like open lunches if you need to catch up on work. I would sit in there and I would just stare at the wall. They're like, why do you come in here every day? You never get into like any detention or any trouble. I'm just like, low key, because I want to. Like, I have like nowhere else to go. Why not? That was my mindset. I'm just like, well, why wouldn't I? Like, I have like nothing else to do. I'm like, I actually don't really care. Let me make sure this is still recording. Oh my god, how long have I been live now? I've been live for an hour. That's insane. That's insane, guys. But no. No, guys. Detention? Detention, guys. Detention. I used to get into detention a lot when I was younger. Like, super duper detention. Like, I wouldn't get into Saturday school, but I would always get lunch detention. Like, I think it was a yearly thing for me. It would always be like a countdown to when I got detention during my grade school. They would be like, okay, so when is Malia gonna get a detention next? Because low key, those kids were tripping. And I won't blame everything on the kids. Sometimes I'm just an idiot. Sometimes I just think I'm funny and want to be cool. And being cool got me into a lot of trouble back in grade school. They actually got really annoyed when I was trying to be cool in grade school. So what I mean by that is when I was like when I was like 6th grade, I thought I was cool, so I would like go into the snow and I'll go into the snow and basically I kind of just exist into the like and the rule was you couldn't go in the snow if you didn't have snow pants on. And I was like, well, that's stupid. That's dumb. I want to go in the snow. It doesn't even matter. Like, who's keeping track of kids not wearing like snow pants? And so I went into the snow, and I guess somebody was keeping track because I got called out like 2 minutes later, and this lady with a clipboard is just like yelling at me in my face. I'm like a 4th grader, and they're just like, yeah, no, we're writing you up. And I'm like, for what? For insubordination. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I got written up because I was playing in the snow with snow pants on. Yeah, yeah, guys. I'm just like, snow is the delightful version of water. Exactly. But they're just like, no. They're just like, no, guys. Actually, you are breaking a rule. So we don't tolerate that here. And I'm just like, bro, this is stupid. I got so annoyed that I got pulled out because guess what? I wanted to go into the snow without, like, not without pants on. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Without snow pants on. They were actually making me mad. I'm just like, bro, are you serious? Are we actually getting in trouble now because I wasn't wearing any like snow pants? And they're like, yep. And I'm like, this is stupid. This is dumb. I hate these rules. Whenever I got like super mad, I would like, yes, I was a temper tantrum kid. I was very like bad, not bad, but like I definitely wasn't like fairly behaved. I was annoying kid who couldn't do hair, who couldn't like do anything. Like these girls in my grade were like already doing makeup, and I couldn't even put my hair in a ponytail at this point. I was falling behind. Like I couldn't even do my hair in a ponytail. One time they had a bunch of firefighters come to school and raise children. Yo, I would want that. What? Yo, that's actually cool. I would love for a firefighter to come to my school, bro. Just saying, just saying, just saying. But no, guys, I got detention for a lot of different things. a lot of different things. I got into detention for like a lot. Oh my god. I don't even know like where to begin. Like I got into trouble once because this girl, she spit on me, like she stuck her tongue out at me. She kind of like spit on my jacket a little and I got super upset and I'm just like I am going to kill you with an umbrella. Actually, that is what I said. And I was, bro, bro, are you serious? There's no way you said that. There's no way you said that. There's no way you said that. Yeah, I did. I actually said that. I'm an idiot for even thinking that. And the teacher was right behind me. And of course, I'm going to get in detention and in trouble because I told a lady I will kill you with an umbrella because you stuck your tongue out at me. Like, that's insane. Like, I'd never, ever, ever talk like that now, but back then I was like a little menace. I was like, yeah, I'm going to stab you with an umbrella the next time you do that. Obviously, I wasn't going to. I was just mad. I was just upset because, of course, I'm like, I don't want to be spit on. Like, duh. But the little girl didn't get in trouble. Well, duh, she didn't get in trouble. All she did was stick her tongue out. But I got super peeved about it, and I told my mom. Like, she said she was gonna talk to my mom, but she never did. But then so I had to tell her, and I was like, Mom, I'm gonna get a detention because I did this, and they're just like, okay, cool. Well, I'm glad you told me, and I didn't have to find out be a principal. And I'm like, yes. Does this mean I'm clear? She's like, yeah, I guess. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna be in trouble with my mom. So I didn't get in trouble with my mom, but I did get in trouble with the school because they're like, yeah, you obviously can't be talking about killing people with an umbrella. So, and I'm like, okay, cool. Cool. So, yeah, guys. I was kind of a bad kid, which is it which is clearly ironic. Like if I were to ever see someone like Ava, that was her name, I actually don't remember her name now. I actually don't remember who she even is now. She might even go to my school. I don't even know. We're all around the same area. If I were to ever see her now, I wouldn't have any beef. I would actually apologize. I'm like, I'm sorry for saying I was gonna kill you with an umbrella in like fourth grade. Like that was super like mean and insensitive. Which is they're just like, yeah, we don't really care, but you did say you were gonna kill somebody with an umbrella. So obviously it warrants us having to kind of do something about it. Which is fine with me. I remember during my school, we would have this thing. Oh my god, I got thank you for subscribing. I just saw that. I just saw that, guys. I just saw that. So thanks, guys. Thanks, chaps. Thanks, chaps. I remember during school, we would oh my god, I don't like this. I remember during school, we would like whenever we had a detention, they would give us the sheet and they'd be like, okay, so what do you guys do wrong? And every single time, I would put nothing. I would put absolutely nothing on that sheet. And every single time, they'd be like, Malia, you can't leave until you fill out the sheet. And I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong. And they're like, yeah, you did, bro. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Like, what did I do wrong here? They're like, you said you were going to kill a girl with an umbrella. How is that not morally wrong to you? And I'm just like, because it isn't. Every single time. And they're just like, every single time, like, because obviously I only did this once. I would never, like, do it again, like, after this. This was a one-time thing. But, oh my god. Like, generally, they're like, what do you not see wrong with this scenario? And I'm just like, nothing, because I'm not in the wrong here. Duh. They're just like, your bro, somebody get her. So I remember one time, like my brother said something with this girl, and ironically, I was in the same grade with this girl, and she would like lean over and ask me, like he would bang his fist together, and he would like bang his fist together whenever he saw her, which is okay. That's a little weird, brother. I won't lie. You know, we were just bad thinking about it, but I was like, okay, that's a little bit weird. But then this girl like leans over and is like, what does that mean? And I'm just like, oh, that means he wants to like fight you or something along those lines. I have no idea what it meant. I was kind of making something up to be funny. And even though I wasn't the one banging my fists together like a friggin' ape, I got in trouble because apparently you can't tell people that their brother wants to fight other people. Oh. Yes. Actually, I'm so serious. I did get in trouble for this. I was like, yeah, my brother wants to fight you. She actually goes to my school, which is pretty funny. I have not had an interaction with her in a while, which is really good because I honestly don't know what I'd say. I'm like, hey, so remember that time when my brother banged his fist at you and you're like, yeah, I want to get into a fight. Generally, that's so weird. I don't know why I thought that was like the most hilarious, most funny thing I could come up to, like up of. Like thinking about it now, I would have said something stupid like, "Oh, he's just being an ape. Like, don't worry about it." But I got a detention with my brother because he thought he was like they actually thought he was planning on having a fight with the girl, which no was not ever going to happen. I don't know why. I don't know why they're just like, oh yeah. The amount of stuff they thought kids were just being kids when they were pushing kids off the playground, but when like some kid is just randomly banging his fists together, they're just like, yeah, they're gonna get into a fight. That we gotta call the dogs. I don't know. It seems weird that they're just like they're so protective over everything else. But when it actually comes to like stuff that needs to be fixed, that they just won't fix it. They'll just be like, yeah, they'll be all right. They're adults. Bro, what on earth? It's actually alarming. And I was just like, bro, are we so for real? Are we being so serious right now? But yeah, guys, no. That was actually insane. I was like, do you like uranium? And I would wait, what? I always say something stupid like, do you like uranium? And I would hide my face into a pillow at home because of embarrassment, all that. Bro, actually crazy. I would have never. I would have, actually, I might have. Okay, guys, I was an adult child. And what I mean by that is I would watch adult media. So, and by adult media, I don't mean explicit media. Have you guys ever heard of the Beetlejuice? Okay, musical fans out there in the audience, literally one person. Uh, Beetlejuice. There's a part in the song where Lydia is singing, and then and it's like, and she says the word hell somewhere in the song, is like, I do this bullshit like 8 times a week, or something like that. I said something along those lines, something involving Beetlejuice. And I was singing, and I got in trouble because I said the H word. And I'm like, it's been in the Bible. And they're like, no, it's not. I'm like, have you never read the Bible before? I'm like, yes, it is. And they're just like, you still can't say it. I'm like, fine. I understand. But also, now that I'm in high school, bro, the teachers themselves be saying crap. Like, actually, they're actually so funny. Like, they don't care in high school. High school, they will even cuss with you. My teacher is the funniest guy I think I've ever met. Bro, he came up to us, like me and my friend, and we're just sitting there during our GIC. This is like a geometry and construction. And we're sitting here and we're packing up for lunch and we're like the last two out. And this guy comes up and he just starts, and I drop my board or something. Something falls. And I'm like, oh crap. And then he's like, oh shit, Knuckles, freak. And I'm just like, bro, what in the swear words? Like, I was actually so genuinely surprised. I'm just like, bro, did he just And he's like, nobody will ever believe you. And I'm like, bro, what just happened? I was like, genuinely, like, bro, wait, what? I was so concerned. Yes, 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 yes. But my sisters do. Yes, I love Beetlejuice. I love Beetlejuice with like a passion. Um, and yeah, that's like one of my favorite like musicals. But anyways, no, because then he's like, no one will ever believe you, and I'm just like, are we serious? Did you really just say that? I'm just like, bro, it's insane. Bro really just said that. And I'm just like, there's actually no way that he just said the all these swear words in a row. Meanwhile, we can't even say crap knuckles. I was genuinely like, oh my god, what is happening? Oh my gosh. It was so like crazy. Actually insane. Like crazy, 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 crazy. No, cause I'm like, why are you swearing anyways? Actually, why are you swearing? I was like concerned. I'm like, why are we swearing? What time? Oh my god. Wait. Okay, allow. Probably should make volume. Can I make the volume? Oh, is it too? Let me speak. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, allow. Oh my god, it just occurred to me. Can I make the volume? Oh, is it too? Let me speak. Okay, that's when I turn my. It just occurred to me that like my actual pen is going into the mic. Like you guys can hear me tap. I hope that's not too annoying, but that's just genuinely because I'm like a really loud char. It's actually kind of funny. What? That's actually hilarious. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. No, I would get in trouble for a lot of things when I was younger. Low key, I was just a really bad kid. Not even a really bad one. I was annoying. Annoying. I won't actually put my headphones in this picture. Low key, I don't even want to draw them. I'm too lazy for that. Hey, all single ladies, all single ladies, all single ladies, all single ladies, all single ladies. Now put your hands up. Up in a club, just woke up, doing my own little thing. But yeah, no, I was a really bad kid. Even like now, like I look back and I'm like, oh yeah, dude, I'm such a wimp now. I would never do half of the stuff I would do back then. I'm so much more concerned about appearances. So I'm like, I'm not at all surprised that now I'm just like, yeah, I would never do any of that. Like, I used to call kids the P word over a marker. A marker, bro. Like, it's not that serious. It's a marker. Who's getting that upset over a marker? Me, apparently. I called the kid a P word over a marker. Like, I was really bad. And, like, now people are like, oh, you would never have done that. You're too nice for that. I'm like, are you sure? Like, are you positive, though? Because as far as I can tell, I am not the angel that people are saying I am. They're like, yeah, no, you're too sweet for that. I'm like, I hate to disagree with you, but I disagree with you. Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I should use the gray here. I should use gray here. Oh my god, I love how this is turning out. I rarely curse, but my friend says says I do when she can't survive 1 second without cursing. Oh wow, that's insane. You know what? Loki, valid point, valid point. When people say that I say I don't curse, but when I am like upset, I will just start swearing F bombs everywhere. Like not even when I'm just upset, I've caught myself in GIC class with my friends. I'll just be like, crap, freak. Like, I'll say the F-bomb so much just because I can, just because I'm in school and, like, who's going to stop me, right? I'd say it because I can, and everyone's just like, bro, you need to stop using the F word unnecessarily. And I'm just like, that is stupid. Like, genuinely, how are you going to tell me that I'm cringy because I want to use the F word in my own speech, bro? Like, it's not like I'm singing Five Nights at Freddy's or whatever. I'm actually just doing what, like, I do, and, like, they can't even get mad at me, low-key. I say I don't swear, but I, like, do. I swear a lot. I swear, especially when I'm mad. I will swear a lot. When I'm really upset, I'll also swear. Like, over text message, if I'm defending somebody, yeah, I'll, like, swear in their defense. It's not too funny, but it actually really is kind of funny. Like, it's something where it's like you wouldn't expect it, but yeah, it kind of makes a lot of more sense the more you think about it. I don't want to say what the freak. Yeah, that's what I say. What the freak or some object show refs. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Oh, my voice gets tired. But no, I don't love swearing, but like, I will. Like, I will. If it is around people that I absolutely adore and they hate swearing, I will never swear. Like, genuinely. If you do not like swearing, you tell me in advance. I will not swear around you. Promise, bro. Promise. If they're like one of my friends really doesn't like love swearing, and so I'll like keep my mouth shut around her because I'm just like, oh yeah, I want to be respectful. And you can have a really good conversation without swearing. Like, you don't need to swear every 5 minutes to have a really good conversation. It's those people that use it as a crutch. There's like, all they can do is swear. Like, they don't know how to respect people's like boundaries. Like, that's the thing with me, is that if I have a boundary, I expect everybody to at least like be respectful of it and not cross that boundary, or I can't like talk to you. That's like my viewpoints. Like, if you don't like my boundaries, then you don't have to like my boundaries. But respect them. Don't just, yeah, if you cross a boundary I don't like, I'm gonna say something about it. Like, and there's nothing like you can low-key do about it because it's my boundary. Oh my god, 4 people in chat? Crazy. Crazy. But no, that's the thing with boundaries, is that if I get it, like, if someone says they don't like to be touched, don't touch them, bro. Like, I have this one friend who will, like, literally love hugs and high fives, which is fine, but I'm like, yo, tone it down. Like, I like a hug every now and then, but sometimes it can be a little bit too much. And they're just like, not really, no. And I'm just like, please, like, knock it off with the hugs, bro. It's not like I don't want to, like, hug you or anything. It's not like you gross me out, but I need that space. I need that space, bro. And they don't, like, sometimes they'll get it, sometimes they won't. It's going pretty good right now. Going really good. I didn't need a cough. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the live because my throat is getting, like, clogged. So I'm gonna end the live here. If you rewinded the stream, it looks way better than it did back then. And I'm super happy that you saved to watch me live. I'm very happy with this outcome. And yes, I very much enjoyed having you guys stay and watch me draw. And if you would consider subscribing and liking this video, that would be great, so I can continue streaming whenever I like have free time. Yes, so thank you guys for watching me live. I'm going to end stream. Have a good day, everybody. Have a good day.